Good morning, good morning, good morning, peoples. I'm back again. This video, we're going to be talking about Love and Hip Hop, the episode that came on last night, which was that aired on 2/20/24. Now, I'm going to start off with some grown men. Ooh, my bad. Some grown men coming together to solve a problem. Chaotic. I don't know what makes me laugh with that name, but that's his name. Chaotic and Mozzie. They had an issue a few weeks ago. Backstory. Mozzie didn't want his girl Amy being friends with Chaotic anymore. Because Mozzie felt like, I'm back. This my girl. You exit stage left. And Chaotic was like, not having it. At all. Like, that's my girl, that's my friend, that's my ride or die, that's my ace boom coon to the end. And Chaotic felt like he didn't like how it ended. He's like, it really don't have to be like this. You know, like, I can be her friend and you can be her man and we can all get along. Bottom line, I don't want no heat, no smoke. That's my girl, that's my friend. And I can, basically he's saying, I can respect the fact that's your girl. No problems. But just respect the fact that we friends and we can all be friends. So they met up, this episode that came on yesterday, they met at the basketball court. Inside basketball court. At, like at a rec center. Chaotic invited them out. Mozzie showed up. And they shot around for a minute, basically like somewhat filling each other out. And Chaotic's like, finally just said, you know what, this isn't just the reason I invited you out here, was to shoot around. I want to have a conversation with you. I don't like how it ended last time. I don't want it to be like that. I don't want us to be like that. That's not what this is. I want us to be better, basically some grown men here. And Mozzie received it. Received the message. He felt the same way. He was feeling the same way because at this point, why not? Because does he feel like it's a funny type of relationship? Yeah. Does he feel that it was I don't think Mozzie feels that it was a sexual type relationship at all. It's just that the dynamic of that relationship is kind of funny to Mozzie. Like, what is it? What is it? What is his relationship about? And I think Mozzie is down for the relationship to be a relationship, meaning friendship, but he just don't get it. But he's willing to understand it, willing to work with it to make it happen, and Chaotic had to somewhat explain a little bit for his part. It's like, it's not about me, as in Chaotic. It's not about me. And it's not about you, as in Mozzie. It's about Amy being happy. If Amy wants this friendship, let's honor that. Amy wants to be in a relationship with you as you her man, let's honor that. It's all about, let her be happy. And being happy is the friendship that me and her have, the bond that we have, a platonic bond, and the intimate relationship with you. That's what makes her happy. And I may not understand where she's coming from with you. You may not understand what's coming from me. But I have that respect. I have a girl, Chaotic's with Erica Banks. I'm gonna go funny relationship with, But let's be two grown men here. Mozzie's down for the cause. They moved on to the next subject. Now that I bring up Erica Banks, Amy and Erica have had words. Not hands, words. Disagreement. Over some song, some track, whatever. Well, the other week when I spoke on, Carly Red did a song with Erica Banks. Erica Banks pulled out of it and said, I'm not feeling the song anymore because Carly Red's new man was the VP of the record label. Carly Red's man is the VP. Erica Banks was having issues with the record label, including the guy, which is Carly's man. So she's like, "I'm out. I'm taking my name off of you. If you're gonna re-record it or release it, you can't do it with me on the track." So Carly, being messy, again, she's a filler, but that's not what we're talking about right now. She asked Amy to be on the record. Well, Amy, not really knowing the logistics of what's going on, hopped on it thinking, okay, let's do it. Granted, she knew Erica was out. Now she wants to be in. It is what it is. Carly, gaslit her about she knew that her and this girl had issues. Erica and Amy had issues. Let's ask Amy to do it since Erica got issues with her. And fed off that. And Amy fell into the trap. Well, now Mozzie and Chaotic had a conversation. Let's get the girls together. It seemed like whatever issue they have can be worked out through a conversation. Meaning Erica Banks and Amy. Mozzie again received the message. So they set up a nice little double date type outing situation for the girls to be in the same area, the same vicinity, and work it out. So they go on the date. Later on in the show, they go on the date. And everybody show up. The guys, they kiki ha for a minute. And the guys figure out, well, let's get out, let the girls have a conversation, we'll be back. Well, Erica and Amy had that conversation. Now, Amy did tell a little white lie, just a little one, but keep talking. And said she didn't know what the beef was, what the issue was between her and Erica and Carly Red. She basically wants to hear Erica's side of the story without feeling like she's being messy and repeating what Carly Red said, which I get that part. You want all the information. Let me hear your side. I already heard her side without telling you I heard her side. So she heard Erica out, and she's like, that's not what I heard. That's not what Carly said. But the look on her face is that, yeah, I believe what Erica said. That Erica and the issue, that's why she pulled out this, that, and the third. So by the end of the conversation, Erica and Amy were on steadier ground. The ground under them weren't so shaky. They walking away being best friends and kumbaya, maybe not the best friends part. Can they be in the same party, same vicinity, same area, same house, whatever situation around each other and not let the claws come out? Of course. Now I see that. Of course. Can they have civilized conversations around each other and with each other? Of course. Can they hang out with each other when their men want to hang out and whatever? Of course. But do I see Erica or Amy calling each other and kikiing on the phone and let's go to lunch and all this? Not no time soon. Not saying it can't happen, it's just not happening today. Moving right along. I know I didn't jump this next part. I'm jumping all the way to the end, but I'm gonna come back. But it just hit my noggin before I forget. Young Joc and Kendra. Okay, Young Joc's 3-4-year-old daughter, the last kid he had, the last little girl. I won't say last kid, the last little girl. That's now in the episode. Mother is like, I want to meet your wife, this, that, and the third. It's been 3 years. Joc feels like, yeah, of course, she needs to be acclimated, the little girl, into the family. She's going to be around more. That's one of the promises that he is trying to keep with his mom. That passed is that all his kids know each other and they be around each other on a regular basis. But the mother of the child, which I feel her to a certain degree, wants to meet Kendra. I really feel like it ain't no I'm on some BS type meet down. It's more of it's gonna take a village. You ain't got to be my friend. You ain't got to be my bestie. You ain't got to be my sis. But you're the stepmother of my child because you're with her father. I just want a village. I want to be on the same page when it comes to my child. I want to be able to, if I can't get a hold of him, be able to give you a call and say, hey, this is what's going on with the baby or the child, or whatever, and have a conversation pertaining to the child. And not feel like it's going to be a problem or an attitude behind it. Well, Kendra has a problem. She didn't call this woman all out her name. I don't want to be around her. I don't want to meet her. You had this child with her while we were on a break. That's where she keeps forgetting. Y'all was on a break. Y'all took a pause in y'all relationship. Not justifying Jock sleeping with the girl was justified. No, I'm not saying that. But you taking it out on this woman and this child. Do we know the full story that the woman knew about Kendra? We don't know that part. But the child is here now, and the woman is trying to extend that olive branch to have that village for the child. I'm all about the village for the child. So a reunited front of two parents, mom and dad, co-parenting, and the extra bonus parent, all co-parenting and parenting as a united front. Now, y'all, when the child is not around and not in earshot, y'all can be three cats going at it. Calls out. But once the child is back in earshot and in the vicinity of me, love on each other. Even if it's fake and phony. Love on each other. Show that united front. Because if not, I feel a child will use it against you. But that's pretty much that on that part. Jock had some of his kids, including the little girl. Because Jock has adult kids and little children, all at the bowling alley. Kendra's showing her complete behind at this bowling alley because Jock was trying to have a civil conversation off to the side with her about the baby mama. Well, Kendra took it straight left and went there fast and was going fast, full steam ahead left. And Jock trying to do the right thing and walk away from the conversation at this point because she didn't went left. He's trying to go left. He's not trying to go left. He's trying to go right, do the right thing, not show his full behind at this bowling alley in front of people and in front of everybody. That if he would have known she was gonna take it there, he would have waited until they got home and behind some closed doors and not in front of these cameras. It is what it is. Gonna pause for a minute. Be back in a second. Call you back in a minute. Okay. Bambi and Sale got arrested. The headlines all over the blogs, all over the news in Atlanta was Bambi and Sale from Love and Hip Hop Atlanta had got into a bar fight and got arrested. Bambi was eventually released, and Sale caught a couple of misdemeanors. Well, Sale was saying that his significant other, once it got heated, bounced. His significant other reputation was like, his reputation is not for the shenanigans. But it wasn't that he bounced out on his male. He had to bounce out on Sale. He had to just bounce out the situation to keep his name from being thrown in the mix. And he had been trying to tell Sale, you need to you need a new group of friends. Because some of these people that you hang out with is not for the good of her. It's not good for business. You want to do this, that, and the third and level up. Sometimes you leveling up is letting some of these people go out your life. And that's facts. different. But that subject, letting some people go, whatever, to level up, is a different video, not this one. It's my Love and Hip Hop. So, but they're both out, and Bambi had been calling, or Cell had been calling back and forth with each other, to keep it moving, they cool. Well, Cell made it look like, to me, my perspective, that Bambi initially escalated the situation. Bambi made it seem like she was trying to de-escalate the situation. I don't know. Don't really care. Not a big fan of Bambi anyway. But only thing I can honestly say is that Bambi don't need to be, being mistreated by Mama D. But it is what it is. So I really don't have much to say on that. It's that, besides, I hope Cell comes out unscathed from this situation, because I actually like Cell. So his over the top sometimes personality, I love it. His new situation with his boo, I like that for him. I like the boo too, because his boo is about that business. He's not about the BS, at all, and he don't want Cell to be about BS either. So anybody that's trying to help you level up or get you to your next plateau, I'm about it. Especially when they trying to get you to do it the right way. That way when you get there, it's stable. And you can continue to grow. And that's what I think. So, sometimes I can't remember his name right now. It's about. So I'm good with that.
I work hard.
Bambi.
So I use my freedom unlimited.
Bambi and Sierra. Bambi and Sierra finally had a conversation. I think Sierra is really over Bambi. They've been good friends, been cool, but I really think Sierra's over it. And sometimes you do outgrow a relationship. I get it. Not me and my bestie. She stuck with me for life. But some friendships you do outgrow, and you gotta move on. You got to learn how to cut your losses. And sometimes you don't mean to, and it just happens, or y'all outgrow each other and don't talk as much. Or it's you can agree to disagree and move on your separate ways. So I think it's time for them to really just agree to disagree and move on their separate ways. That's my thoughts, my opinions. Again, love, peace, and hair grease. Love you guys. That was Love and Hip Hop for this week. I'll be back with some more to talk about later. Sisters. I gotta do sisters. I got to do sisters, because it's a lot to talk about, and I'm gonna have a lot to talk about. And I have been asked to do have a conversation, or let's talk about it conversation about the Oval and or Ruthless. It's gonna be hard. I might do the Oval and call it a day, and it'll probably be a one hitter quitter. Keisha, that's it. That's all. Because those type of episodes, those Tyler Perry shows, it's the same day, forever and a day. It could be 3 seasons down, and it's the same day on those episodes. So I'm telling you now, if I do it will be on the Oval, not Ruthless. Ruthless got too much going on. I'm already getting a headache from it. So Keisha, be looking out for that episode. Not gonna tell you when, not gonna tell you where, but it'll be on the same back channel, same back station. But again, this was Love and Hip Hop. I enjoyed it. Hope to have a conversation with y'all. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Have a blessed day. Be blessed out here. Look at your shoes. Have a good one. This has been Real Talking.